Sarap naman yan. Pero ito mga iba tayo mga ka-RSP. Sa panahon ngayon, marami na rin tayong nakikitang mga magulang na aktibong sumusuporta talaga sa mga pangarap at talento ng kanilang mga anak. Pero hanggang saan nga ba ang suporta ng isang magulang? At kailan naman ito nagiging sobra na at nauwi sa pagiging kontrolado ng isang magulang sa kanilang mga anak?
Kaya upang mas maunawaan natin ang pagkakaiba niyan at magbigay linaw sa sitwasyon na yan, ating mo makakasama ngayong umaga si Doc Justin Ray Chavez, isang psychologist. Good morning po, Doc, at welcome to Rise and Shine, Pilipinas.
Again, good morning po, and again, thank you so much again for having the show. Maraming salamat po, and good morning. Thank you po.
Morning, Doc. Diana Tayos po ito. Alright, first of all, Doc, ano po bang pagkakaiba ng isang supportive na nanay at yung sa tinatawag naman na controlling mom?
Okay, ang big difference po kasi pag sinabing supporting mom and controlling mom, when we say as a supportive mom, basically, it provides a support, it provides encouragement, it listens to their children. And then on the other end, pag sinabi po natin controlling mom, okay, they're the one na sila po yung nagkasabit when it comes to their perspective, kung ano pong interest nila as their parents, they instill it to their kids, wherein nangyayari po ay control na, and they don't listen to the perspective of the kid, basically. So that's the problem, and that's the big difference po when it comes to when it comes to supporting and controlling mom. So ganun po.
Okay, Doc. Ako po, mom of two po ako and I have a 7-year-old. So, yung ginagawa ko po dun sa 7-year-old, ino-observe ko naman kung ano yung mga trip niya. I make her try all the genres na sa dancing or singing, and then ino-observe ko kung ano yung mas masaya siya or mas encouraging. Pero kailan po ba natin masasabing nagiging hindi na healthy o yung sobrang nagiging involved ang magulang sa kanilang buhay or yung career din na gusto nila?
Actually po ma'am, when we say when it comes to the controlling on the controlling side, okay, mas nagiging dominantly po kasi yung pressure over passion. So nagiging problem kasi yung ganung communication when it comes to the relationship ng magulang at ng bata. So importante rin po that we also listen to the interest of the child, kasi kung ano pong gusto natin as a parent, for example, at ini-instill natin sa mga bata, ang naging problem is they become, at some point, they might be pressured kay dun sa ini-instill natin to them. And importante po that we also confirm if they also want the thing that we also do want. So dapat po we also get the perspective of the children. We also get the lenses of this children para po mas maintindihan natin at para mas magkaroon ng linaw. Kaya para mas magkaroon po ng understanding, especially sa kung ano rin gusto ng mga bata. Importante po kasi that we do listen to their interests. Hindi lang po dahil ito ang gusto natin, ito ang pangarap natin ng bata tayo bilang parents. But also we need to listen kung ano pong gusto ng mga bata. Kasi nagiging problem po na some parents, dahil hindi po nila na-achieve ang isang certain goal ng bata sila, ang nangyayari, they dominantly ask their children, they dominantly control their children na dapat they also being mold kung anong gusto nila before. And now, they're doing it to their child. Ganun po yung nangyayari.
Alright, Doc, just for clarification, anong context ito? Ito ba yung sobrang bata o medyo adulthood level na? Kasi, syempre kapag sa bata, hindi mo naman, naririnig ko rin to sa mga nanay na hindi mo naman pwedeng ibigay lahat ng gusto, hindi ba? Parang minsan sinasabi, I just want the best for my child. So I really have to guide her or guide him. Pero at paano ba ito babalansihin, Doc? Kasi hindi mo naman din pwedeng hayaan ng hayaan. Kasi also kailangan din ng guidance. Ano ba yung pwede mong maging advice dyan? At what are the signs or yung mga senyales na, teka lang, parang ito naman ay toxic na o sobra naman yung pagkakontrol. Pero some others would say na, oh, I'm just advising and I'm just concerned. I want the best for my child. How do you balance this opposing or two different siguro context or opinions about this, Doc?
Actually po, when it comes to that kind of perspective, yung unang-una po siguro, we need to also, control naman po, again, hindi naman po imposible na hindi naman dapat talaga tanggalin agad yung control. Importante pa rin po that there's also sense of control. But at some point, kapag medyo abusive na po, for example, nakikita nyo hindi na maayos yung tulog ng bata, especially po yung nagpupuyat na and then resulting to affected na yung daily activities niya sa school. That's number one. Number two, let's also check yung academic performance. Kaya kung naging malaking effect na po yung overly supportive natin, nakikita nagiging spoiled na po yung bata. Okay? Kung spoiled na yun, like, at some point, we need to also say that some kids also become spoiled brat. Nangyari po yung kanilang behaviors ay nagiging overly confident. Okay? At some people become, dahil supportive of their parents, ang resulting for some kids, they become bullies at school. So yun po ang naging result. So we need to also control the possibilities na we control them, okay, for the purpose of for them to also develop. We do support them for the purpose that we want to support kung ano pong gusto nila. But also we want to be mindful dun sa konsepto na we support them with the purpose. We support them kasi gusto natin sila maging properly mold sa kanilang wants as well. Pero dapat po maging aware tayo dun sa magiging results when it comes to their behavior. Kasi minsan, dahil supportive sila, tas kapag at some point po, hindi nyo nasuportahan yung one day po na hindi nila nagustuhan yung support nyo. Probably, kaya magiging spoiled po at some point, there will be emotionally frustrated po and dysregulated na yung emotions nyo because of it. So, dapat po, dapat parating may limitations parati, hindi lang po parating bigay lang ng bigay. Okay, may importante po lalo po sa monetary. For example, kailangan po alam natin hanggang saan lang po ang monetary, hanggang saan lang po ang dapat nating suporta ibigay sa mga bata. Ganun lang po.
Okay. So yung guidance at may limit din, no, Doc? And dapat ino-observe
Yes, ma'am.
natin yung reaction or yung reaction ng mga bata. Ano po ba yung mga ibang paraan para mapakita natin, no, bilang magulang ang support sa ating mga anak at nagiging sobrang kontrolado? Kunwari yung mga teenager ngayon, syempre, di ba, yun yung dapat talaga nakatutok tayo. Minsan kasi umiiwas sila or nagiging secretive sa magulang, syempre puberty, ganyan.
Yes, ma'am.
So, paano naman natin ito ima-manage?
Actually po, when it comes to management, when it comes to communication, importante rin po yung, I think when it comes to the family practice, let's also start doing yung sabay-sabay po kumain. Let's do on the basics siguro po first. Importante kasi that the kid also start doing the communications sa pagkain. Kaya importante kasi nangyari rin, lalo po ngayon nangyayari na ginagawa ng mga bata dahil wala silang friends sa school, tas even sa bahay wala silang nakakausap. It develops some depressive symptoms. Wala silang release ng stress, walang release ng tension, walang release ng, at some point, normal naman po mag-asaran sa school. And for some kids, lalo po ngayon, the sensitivity might pressure them. And importante na kung hindi po kayang mag-release ng magkwento ng ating mga anak, try to also start doing the communication. Kasi the fact that you do start communicating to your children, kaya sila po mismo, kaya isisik na nila, hahanap-hanapin na po nila yung ganong communication from you. Kaya tapos, at some point, it's a good start for us as well na masimulan po yung ganong communication. After you start those kind of communication, can also build confidence po na kahit stress sila, may release at meron silang safe space kung tawagin po, which is our hope. Ganun pa.
Dok, di ba may mga iba't ibang types of parenting? Narinig ko yan yung
Helicopter,
Di ba yung mga ganyan?
nakatutok masyado,
Oo,
di ba?
ganun ba
Yes,
yun,
opo.
yung controlling? Kasi,
Actually, yun po yung mga term.
kaya nung nanay ganyan eh. Pero maraming mga advice si Doc on how to spot if you are actually very controlling now of your children. Well, thank you so much, Doc Justin Ray Chavez, sa pagbibigay ng insights patungkol sa ating paksa ngayong umaga. Salamat po, Doc.
Thank you so much po.